Hi there, another short little race report. This one really will be short. Last weekend I was at North Coast, 24-hour endurance race at Cleveland. I did a little over 45 miles. I was sick most of the time and cramps and couldn't figure out what was going on and slept and still got at least some miles in. And then came home and felt fine. So all I can think now is maybe it was like a 24-hour bug that hit during those 24 hours, and I was fine. I was, of course, sore, nothing huge. Did some walking last week, not a lot. And so then, of course, I followed it with what? More rest? No. Instead, I had promised to do the new Mill Race Marathon, powered by Cummins, over Columbus. And so I did. Ended up doing the half marathon. Nice little medal with the engine 3D. Pretty nice. They had them custom made. I ended up doing a 2:49. I ran with one of our best friends, Marie Henning. And we were going to do a marathon together, and then she decided not too long ago that she wasn't ready for a marathon. So we start out the race, and actually I was surprised. I didn't feel too bad. Then we got to about mile 8 or 9. We were running 4 minutes, doing a 30-second walk, 4:30, 4:30. And then at one point I said, let's walk a whole cycle, and Marie was okay with that. And then we got to about 9, around mile 9, and all of a sudden I felt the weight of the 45 miles from the week before. So I just said, girlfriend, go. So I just had her go on ahead. And so she finished, I'm guessing about a mile ahead of me. She, about 13 minutes or so faster than me. My PR is 2:16. Of course, I don't care about times anymore. I think the race, they need to just tweak a few things. They didn't have mile markers at 10 and 11, I think. If you had a Garmin, but you were okay, but still, somebody didn't do that. It was pretty well marked otherwise. They should have had a few more water stops, I think, toward the back half of the race. Seemed like we went a little too long. And I wore a hydration vest, but I didn't have the bladder with me. I just had to hold my iPhone and stuff. And so I wish I had, though, because I like to drink water just a sip every few minutes. So, but that didn't cause any problems. I wasn't hurting while running, which I was very pleased. I mean, no ankle problems, nothing. I was just really kind of beat up. And so then I shot some video as I came in at the end. And the marathon was won in 2:30 something by a Columbus runner. There was a very unfortunate, something happened with people leading the Kenyans. They got off course, and so there were 2 or 3, there probably 2 or 3 or 4 that should have finished before the guy from Columbus, who's also a good marathoner, very good. But you know, it's a shame that happened. They didn't get the pace signs up right at the beginning, but other than that, it was a pretty well run event, and I think it's going to end up being very, very popular. Young gal, 30, I think, a newlywed, got married in August. She won the nice big truck, so that was nice for her. I would like to have gotten it, but that's the way it goes. So finished that race, and so now all I've got is a 5K with my granddaughter, Girls on the Run, in November, and might do the Knobstone Mini coming up later on in October. I did that last year, destroyed my ankle, left ankle, but I might go back and do that. And what I'm really seriously thinking about is the Huff 50K, which is at Chain of Lakes where the Indiana Trail is. Might do that. Other than that, that's it. I'm not going to do Tecumseh, and we're just going to be training then, getting ready for the Indiana Trail 100 in April. And we'll see how it goes after that. But so not necessarily a great idea to follow up a big thing with a half marathon, but I survived, and it was okay. It was fun running with Marie and a lot of other people around, and I got to see some former students, so that was fun. So I think that could very well be my last any kind of racing event if I don't do those 2 that I mentioned until April, and that's okay. So there we go. I've got a few little video clips of the race. It'll look foggy because I didn't know my iPhone was getting fogged up in the pocket of my hydration vest, so it's kind of foggy. But at least you can see a little bit of it, and that's it. There you go. Here's Marie. Hi, Marie.
Hi, Charles. I look too, Charles.
It's true.
Is that our work?
No, it's my Garmin going off for 2. About 12.5 miles right here. Three marathoners have gone by. I did PR today. That would have been half an hour ago. I've got